Okay, what about this one?
Sega.
Three, two, one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3-Hit Combo Podcast. It's been a while, but we're back. I'm here with the Unabomber, Tam, Bro Andy, and my name is Matt.
Only because my bill of my hat hits the microphone.
I'm the Unabomber. It's me.
I didn't plan on having
I'm the Kraken.
I didn't plan on having a nickname for everyone, so I kind of feel like I left Tam out.
It's all right.
Smurf. He's
okay.
wearing blue. I'm wearing blue. We're Smurfs.
Now kiss.
I'm wearing a lot of blue.
Kiss.
I'm wearing a lot of blue too.
Kiss!
It makes your eyes pop.
I bet I have more blue on than you do.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Are you?
What the fuck's with
Yep.
your face?
I'm positive I have more blue on than you.
I can't see anything below your neck.
All right, so I've got
Hold the hand up, bro.
I've got my
Oh my god, you have those painted nails,
Yeah, we
don't
got
you?
painted nails
Yeah, I saw that earlier and I was going to say something, but we were too busy dragging people we haven't talked about in fucking decades.
mud.
Curb stomping them.
Fucking destroying them.
Just so listeners are aware, we just spent about 20 minutes not podcasting and making Andy cry. He was laughing so hard because we were curb stomping the reputations of people we once knew as teenagers while we were awful to them.
So this is going to be I'll get into nails at the very end of my recap. Is that fair?
Yeah, sure.
So we've had a whole month
so
off,
it's the
correct?
end to your story.
Oh, fuck. I didn't
had-
bring my harmonica, guys.
We've had an
I'll be
entire
right
month
back.
off.
Oh no.
Okay, so let me tell you about the month that I've had.
Yeah, I guess we could just catch up.
Furthest major life event was I got 7th place at Nationals playing my silly card game, dressed
Nice.
as Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Right.
I did a
yes.
very fantastic job, and one of my locals, Barrett Bryant, shout outs to someone who does not listen to this podcast, won the whole thing. It's the first time Omaha's ever won a singles event, and
Did you guys see Barrett Bryant? No. He's a racist, and
Yeah.
he can't defend himself because he doesn't listen to this podcast.
right, correct.
Dick.
I do listen to the podcast, and I can agree he is a racist.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're well represented.
He's
But he's not part of our demographic, so that's good. We specifically don't have racists listen to us.
right.
That's true.
Correct.
Good.
So if you
Net
listen to this
positive.
podcast and you are racist, please stop.
I feel like we've said some,
stay,
some
please.
borderline
We need all the
things in the past.
The second big thing, life event, is I quit my job at Sound My.
Oh.
Oh, Karate Master Tam, no.
Yeah.
Did you forget all your
Yeah,
training?
I got
It's
So you know, you've
Did you
seen
lose an
Space
acting
Jam.
eye? Now you have to go
I have
catch
seen
the Avatar?
Space Jam.
So someone took me and 4 other martial artists, and they had us touch a samurai sword, and it took all our martial art talent. So
Oh, man.
yeah,
And to put it in a bunch of aliens.
yeah.
So are you telling me there's karate aliens out there?
There are karate aliens, and Jackie Chan is gonna have to work with the Looney Tunes in order to get my
I
karate
would watch
powers
the
back.
fuck out of this movie.
No, but I'm currently working asterisk 3 jobs with Centris, the job at the bank, San Mai, and then my podcast. I officially got a business license, and I'm actually making revenue on Patreon. And I'm tired of going to bed at 2 a.m, waking up at 6:40.
Yeah.
I did that for like 2 weeks. On Halloween, I didn't have San Mai, and I like went to bed at a reasonable hour, and I woke up like happiest I've been in like months.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I went, well, it's Thursday. I'm gonna give him my, and I respectively gave him 3 months. So I'm still working there technically, but yeah, February 1st, I will not be working there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm quitting my job, too.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm getting out of the protection business. I'm no longer going to be a security guard. So,
the protection business.
Yeah.
I'm graduating to condom.
well, I feel like it was a nice diminuendo from my Navy time. You know, protecting the country, then protecting this small regional facility for animal care, and now nothing.
I
protect
myself,
Erica.
yeah, myself, my wife, and my things are going to be pretty much my main goal. The whole might of a sailor. focused into protecting my home.
I'm not. None could pass.
Beware when you enter this house, for a mighty seaman lives here.
It's just one really fat semen you like saved because you're like, that's never happening again.
Erica, come look.
Oh my god, this thing's full to the brim. After I pulled it out.
You've seen Dodgeball, right? Yeah. I just want to picture in your like entryway, just like a full picture of you nude wrestling a kraken, like he was like wrestling the bull. Just like it's a metaphor, but it really happened.
Real quick, gonna pull up the note taking thing on my thing that says that's a tattoo idea for my back.
Yeah. And then I go to the Collinsville PTC, and I end up winning the whole thing. So I won first place at a regional.
Silly card games too.
That's silly card games as well. But in order to do that, I had to skip my niece's birthday party.
Oh well.
And so to make up for it, yesterday we went and we got our nails done. She got her, as she puts it, top nails and bottom nails done, and I got my top nails done, and I let her pick out the color, and it matched my jacket. So I now have blue nails that I will be keeping. Naked wrestling kraken. That's like a Steve-O level picture of just your big fucking face. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I have more blue on than Matt does. Because of my cute nails.
I see.
Is your penis blue? Or your balls blue?
No. I didn't get the middle nails done.
The middle nail.
But yeah, that's kind of been like the biggest thing is just on my. And hey, that's not public knowledge, so spoilers if you are a client and listen to this.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
You hinted at yours. So.
Yeah, I'm quitting my job, starting school on the 3rd
Fuck yeah, dude.
of December.
So proud for you.
Study butts.
Yeah, well, butt studies.
Hey.
Yeah,
I'm gonna major in butts.
anal anatomy studies is what I'm going for.
What did like that word? Studies.
Specifically with a minor in rectums.
You can't look at minors' rectums. That's not okay.
No, I'm going for database administration with a computer science degree.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kicking that off on the 3rd, and
Does the military still pay for that?
yeah, it's paying for all my classes, book stipend, and tuition and everything. And then also with the post 9/11 GI Bill, I get like $1,000 a month just for going to school.
What? That's awesome.
Also, since the last time we recorded, I started getting disability from the military because I got bum shocks on my getaway sticks. My legs. So, for all you hip cats out there who don't know what that means, I have bad knees on my legs.
My getaway sticks.
But yeah, I got that on and sleep apnea, so I'm getting like $1,200 a month from that too. So I'm gonna be getting like $2,200 a month for nothing,
Dude.
So I'm looking to pick up a part-time job, just like fucking, I don't know.
Work at Panera.
I hear Centris kind of hires any joker, so I applied there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You put down me and Chris's references?
Yeah.
Good.
So we'll see how that shakes out. I'm really just looking for a job that's gonna keep me busy for like 3 or 4 days a week, just because Monday, Wednesday is the only time I have class.
Panera bread.
I know. Mother Bread can envelop me in her arms. In her doughy, yeasty arms.
There's this Yeti-looking guy just doing dishes and dancing in the back. I don't know how I feel anymore.
Hey, I love Disney music.
Dude, I wash the fuck out of some dishes, for sure. But, yeah. Other than that, I don't really have a whole lot going on. I've been playing the fuck out of the new Spider-Man game.
Yeah.
Isn't it good? I just bought the DLC last night.
So, I'll say this. I love it, but I love the first mission more than the rest of the game. Because the first mission... Spoilers for anyone who hasn't fucking watched a YouTube video about goddamn, whatever. So you swing out of your apartment or whatever, you start swinging towards an incident, and while you're doing that, there's like police cars that keep like going on like the major street that you're not forced to go down, but it makes the most sense for you to go down as a gamer. And you're swinging by and you have like, you know, people being pushed off to the side by police officers, cars rushing through, and like the interaction between the environment and the mission you're going to is really, really cool. In the first mission, You don't really get that in the other missions.
When you said it makes the most sense going down that street as a gamer, I just imagine like the Mountain Dew stores on the corner.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get my game fuel.
Oh, geez.
Well, yeah, it's just like a major street, pretty much in a straight line, and like you could go down other streets, but like,
Yeah.
why
It was
would you?
a-
The
it was
waypoint's
a-
at the end of this street.
Yeah, the Doritos are on this street.
It was
Right.
it was a really
The
good
Dorito waypoint.
like intro beginning mission because it got you into the game. It was fun.
I have to go fight my hot goth girlfriend.
Oh man, I got the DLC. Boing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for all of them to be released, and I'm gonna play through them. Is
Yeah.
the first one good?
It's all right. It's not like a huge. It's more of the same game, which
Right.
I like the game. So
Yeah, right.
there's nothing like too crazy or different, but the story's really good. The writing's amazing. Yes. And the voice acting's like pretty solid.
I like all the suits.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's your favorite one?
Mine's
Mine's the Infinity War suit. It's just so pretty.
the one you get for 100% completing
Oh, the
everything,
boxers.
where you're just wearing a Spider-Man mask and boxers with Spider-Man faces on them.
Mine's the flesh suit.
Yeah,
It's when he wears the skin of his victims.
nice.
Spiders are notorious for doing that. So
But yeah, it's so weird because we were watching spider videos earlier.
We were watching the spider tier list from Tier Zoo.
huh.
Tier Zoo is a great channel. People should watch it.
Yeah.
Is
Just
it-
write
talk-
things in tears?
He talks about biology and nature as if it were like a balanced fighting game or something.
That's so fucking funny.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
He talks
It's
about
good.
like different spider builds and like.
Please
Yeah.
send me this.
Oh yeah, I'll send it.
Please
to you.
send me this.
Tier Zoo. One of my favorite videos was one of his most recent where I forget the agency, but the National Whatever Council was like, hey guys, climate change is fucking on the doorstep. And so he talked about it as a patch. And he said, so the devs have unveiled the coming patch and let's see how different builds might fare. Yeah.
That's great.
Same with like when he talks about dinosaurs, he's like, okay, well, we're going to talk about this expansion.
But yeah, so Spider-Man was pretty fun. I platted it last night when I was pretty high. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I hit my sister-in-law's boyfriend up, and stuff happened that I was not ready for. But yeah, then I stayed up all night platting Spider-Man, and then I got the boxer brief wear.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a fun time. But yeah, other than that, my month's been pretty quiet. Just waiting for me to leave work.
Yeah.
My hands feel terrible.
They feel terrible.
That's the very last thing I gotta say. So like, I treat my hands like a good cast iron skillet, where I keep them clean, but I let the natural oils exist. I've never had a manicure before. This bitch fucking scrubbed me dry. My hands feel terrible.
Oh man!
Like I can't stand my skin touching itself now. It's the fucking worst. Like I'm sure I feel great. I hate it. I don't do lotions. I don't even do. This year's been the recent year I've done lip balm because I had to, because me smiling was cracking my lips.
Yeah.
So like I don't do
I just
any of
don't
that.
smile.
I just hate.
You don't smile. Yeah, it's perfect.
I can't stand my skin being this way. And
Oh,
I
dude.
got a manicure and it
Dude,
was
I'm the
awful.
opposite. I lip balm my face constantly.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I gotta stay moist.
Erica gets mad at me because like anytime she's wearing lip balm or like chapstick or whatever, if we kiss each other, I know, gross. But
Gay.
you love the word gay. Yeah, but anytime we kiss, I'm always just like a
Dude,
4-year-old.
I don't like that either.
I fucking hate it.
If Camilla does it, I have to do the same thing. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, when I kiss my wife,
Yeah.
she gets
Yeah.
really bad.
My body pillow never does that, so it's not that big of a deal. You guys are squares. How lucky am I?
Fucking nerds.
Yeah, lip balm, I feel like lip balm and lotion, it's a fucking racket. Because my lips don't crack, my feet aren't cracking up. I don't need lotion. But then Erica, she's dealing with all like her fucking chapped up lips and stuff because she uses lip balm. It's a racket.
So, Andy, how was your month?
It was good. I had no job change.
Wait, I'm not done with my lip balm conspiracy.
Are you done though? With like your
Going
month?
straight to the top. Yeah, I'm done with my month.
No job changes. I enjoy my job.
I was just thinking we're gonna take down Mr. Stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burt's Bees is gonna suck my dick by the end of this.
Sorry, I just gave in to what I was trying to change.
This lawsuit This lawsuit is kind of weird. The only thing you want is him to suck your dick? Yeah! That's it.
So you didn't have a job change.
No, I didn't have a job change. I currently like my job.
Lame.
Idiot, making terrible life choices. Financially irresponsible ones. Idiot.
Highlight
dummy.
of the month was Rootin' Tootin' Cowboys Shootin' 2.
Oh yeah.
God damn, is that game good?
People keep telling me to get it. That it's so good, and I'm like, it's just Rockstar games. Like, I mean, they're fine. I really got into them.
Why would you do that when you could be Spider-Man?
I also have Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm serious.
And I
Saying
platinumed it. So.
that's really cool. I wish I had Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do in that game anymore. I've started New Game Plus on Ultimate difficulty.
Ooh, that should be fun.
Nice.
But yeah, Rootin' Tootin's amazing. It's 98 gigs, so it's 2 discs.
Boy.
It took, when I first popped the game in, the install time said 6 hours, but then by the, I think it only took an hour and a half.
That's
overall.
like 90% of fucking Arc.
Yeah.
That fucking game.
Yeah, fuck that game. It's good. The amount of detail is absolutely ridiculous. Like, when things happen in that game, and I'm like, this makes sense why this was 2 discs big. Like, just the amount of detail is ridiculous. The Cowboys are amazing.
Is it one of those games where you can just pop in the second disc for jump
yeah.
ahead like you would with like Final Fantasy VII?
No. There's an install disc, and then there's a play disc.
Oh, that's super weird.
Yeah.
You feel like
Halo 4 had that.
I feel like they should just do like a digital download. Like you buy the game and you get a code to download it like that.
That'd be cool, but that'd still be an 80. See, I don't know. The code would be like a one-time use type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
See, the reason we get physicals is my dad and I split. Like, he'll borrow the game when I'm done with it.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, don't stream yourself while you're using that code. Like that guy that was streaming himself installing GTA 4 when it came out on PC or GTA 5. Sorry,
and then he couldn't play it.
Someone stole the code.
That's fantastic.
Matt, what have you been up to?
Not much. I think I got a cat.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It doesn't like me.
It'll warm up pretty quickly.
Is it a big fan of Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber? Because I bear a resemblance to him. I've heard.
Well,
some small circles.
It's only about the cat's only about 5 months old, so I don't know yet.
Wait, is this a different cat or the cat that's been around?
The cat that's been around.
Are you really gonna adopt it?
Well,
Are you a
I'm not.
foster failure?
I'm not gonna adopt it. My mom is. I'm just here.
Are you guys a foster failure? Is that what that is, or?
A foster failure.
Yeah, when you foster a pet.
Oh, and you keep it.
And then you keep it.
No, actually,
the only good kind.
it's kind of roundabout. My sister's kind of the foster failure.
Okay.
See, this cat was 9 weeks old when it was picked up off the streets.
Still sucking off the boob.
It's a street cat,
nice.
and in fact, this cat has little marks on its paws from hot pavement.
That's a good one, Tim.
Oh no!
I got that, Tam.
Damn.
Don't act like it was lost on me.
Button.
And
He's over there pulling out his comedy cock and massaging it himself with his blue nails.
it has feline leukemia.
No!
So my sister already has a cat with feline leukemia.
Well, there you go. That's a bonding thing.
So
It has
also,
something in common.
well, also
Yeah, and they
it
can't
can-
cross-contaminate and get each other sick.
Yeah, exactly. Really, that's the case.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Feline leukemia is not like leukemia.
Oh, is it like cat scratch fever?
Exactly.
I love that
That's
song.
a good one. That's better than the one you did before with the riffraff.
Hey, man, I don't buy that.
Oh man. Wow.
So they're like, "Hey, man, you got a sick cat."
Thanks, stranger who I don't know.
Would you like another sick cat?
No, hold on. Is this like hip lingo? You got a sick cat?
And so,
Wait, is that like a street name for vagina?
so she brought
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
So she brought Clyde. His name is Clyde. She brought Clyde home, and her other cat, which is the Night Zero, because he's black as night.
Nice.
His name's the Night Zero.
He's not the Night Zero. He looks like the night. He's darkness incarnate.
Oh, okay.
He's 2 pairs of eyes and a shadow.
Nice.
So I guess he went on a hunger strike when the new cat came in, and he was losing, like, for a cat that only weighs like a few pounds. Like he was losing like a pound a week.
Oh man.
And so
maybe he was like enveloping in on himself and becoming a black hole.
becoming a black hole. So then she was like, well, I want to see how he reacts when Clyde's not here. And see if he's actually sick or if it's just because Clyde's here. So we took Clyde. We were going to have him for a week. It's been about a month and a half. And Zero's doing really a lot better.
Okay.
So I guess we're just going to keep Clyde.
Nice.
Cool. That's awesome. Does
Yeah.
he sleep with you?
I don't like him in my room that much. Too much cat hair. He comes in, but I don't let him stay.
Dude,
I really don't like him in this room because he's knocking everything over.
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why you have the no-no can. And,
Yeah, the no-no can right there.
And this thing.
the massager that he
Yeah,
hates.
it's definitely a massager that I'm holding right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's
right.
what that sound is, a massager. It's probably audio poison.
I know. I was going to tell you to turn it off.
I saw Matt just looking at the screen and doing his Matt face like, it's not a good
I
bit.
know. I was.
Can't
I
wait
was
to
looking
edit
right
that
at. I was right at the screen, like, fuck.
It's not our job. Our job is to make goofs, not good quality podcasts.
He's a very lovable cat. He likes being picked up. He likes being held.
Hates the Unabomber.
So, are you an expert on cat leukemia then, or?
I read an article about it, which
Are you the
makes me
leading
an expert
in this house on cat leukemia?
in this house. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Hi, Tamara Cardwell from Three Hit Combo Podcast.
Yes, Tam.
I have a question about cat leukemia. You
Hit
are a
me.
leading expert.
Yeah.
Is it possible for humans to gain cat leukemia?
No.
Like it's a power up.
Correct.
Gain it.
It's actually
Correct.
Tearsu would call it a debuff.
I'm very excited to listen to this show.
It just it more or less makes the cat can get sick easier.
Oh, okay.
Actually, when he was picked up off the street, he had worms, and then when we got him here, he started coughing a lot, and turns out he had worms again. But right now he seems to be clear. We also had to give him antibiotics through a fucking syringe in his mouth, and that was a pain in the ass until I learned how to do it.
You just hit him until he knocks out, and then
Yeah.
you get him put it in his mouth.
Yes, Skyler.
How you doing? Petty Officer Joyce, USS New York. Just have a question. Will this inhibit you from getting any more animals in the future as long as you have this plague-ridden feline?
I don't know how to answer that question at this point in time.
I'll take my answer off the air. That's fine.
I would say no.
I don't have. I'm sorry.
Oh man, Andy,
I'm really
teed you up.
like. I'm like, all right. Well, I'm probably gonna come next. And I'm sorry. I fucked the bit up.
So the kitten was really small when he first got here. He's grown a lot in a month and a half. And so when he was coughing, we had to give him the antibiotics. Like, I tried to wrap him up in a burrito at first.
Burritos are hard.
That's really hard. That for those that don't know what a burrito is, that's swaddling a cat up in a blanket like a burrito.
Right, but the
And
word
then
purr is at the
Purr,
beginning.
burrito.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Like the sound a cat makes.
It's tough to do, but it keeps their claws in, you know? And he's not an angry cat. He doesn't claw people on purpose. But he does if he's trying to climb your leg.
That makes sense.
He doesn't claw the furniture either. Nice. He's got his own clawing things. He claws.
That's good. My ex-girlfriend had a cat that loved to fuck up my leather couch.
That's why we got no-no cans, man.
What's a no-no can?
It's a
It's a
metal
can filled with
some
coins.
metal shit in it that you rattle it around, and cats hate it.
Huh.
Yeah.
There's one right here. That's what that jingling sound was.
So if
Try to keep the levels down for Matt.
yeah. Oh, I got a fancy football alert.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Podcast off.
So if the cat starts doing something it's not supposed to, you shake that can and they run away, and then
Apparently, the quote unquote massager has a similar effect.
it does have a similar effect. Cat hates it. Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Grab
this can right now.
No canning, Skyler.
I'm too far away. I'm not included in the group. That could not have been a good goof.
Anyway, so the medicine was hard at first until you realize you just have to fucking strong arm the cat.
Yeah.
At first you're worried about hurting it, and then you realize if you just
Dig
grab it by
down,
the
right?
scruff
Just
of the
right
neck,
in there. Get some handcuffs involved.
grab it by the scruff of the neck, put the syringe in the corner of its mouth,
And taunted that you have thumbs the whole time?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like, look what I can do with my opposable thumbs. That's when you squirt the medicine in its mouth.
Yeah. What's the medicine taste like?
Don't know. Didn't taste it.
What you should do.
Turns out I don't need amoxicillin.
What you should do is grab it by the jaw, right, and then just make it stare at you in the eyes, so it knows, like, I did this to you.
Yeah.
I'm more powerful.
At first, I thought, like, because this was still pretty new, I thought if I gave it medicine, it would be like, fuck that guy. Like, I don't want to be around him. But I swear to God, like 30 seconds later, it's like,
Yeah, cats are fine.
yeah,
Pitbull,
totally fine.
Pitbull will hiss at me, and then like 3 seconds later, be like, "We snuggling?"
Yeah, I've never
You know Pitbull?
heard. I've never heard Clyde
Worldwide.
hiss. He's never bit anybody. He started to, because my fucking mom likes to, when she plays with him, will play with him with her fingers. You're not supposed to do
Yeah,
that
you're not
because
supposed to
it'll
do that.
fucking see fingers as a plaything. And so, like, he started to, like, if you were playing with him, he kind of reach out for your hand, and then you have to no can him. You have to be like, no, don't, you can't bite my fingers, dude.
I'll kill you.
Yeah, I will. Unfortunately, when I was holding him, he found the forbidden strings, which is the strings on the ceiling fan for the fan and the light. And so when I'm holding him, he'll get on my shoulder to try and reach and swat the
You
strings.
gotta train him to be a shoulder cat.
He's getting there.
That's pretty high. Like a pirate?
Yeah,
Or like
but
Caterpie in Pokemon Go.
but now he'll
Yes.
sit on the floor and look all the way up at the ceiling fan.
he
It's
wants
like you're
that.
never gonna reach that unless I pick you up. What I have taught him to do is fist bump me when I'm going down the stairs.
That's so fucking cool.
'Cause I noticed
Let's
when-
take a recess from this podcast and go watch
Guys, I
Matt.
gotta go right now.
Watch Matt fist bump his cat for the next hour and a half.
When I noticed he doesn't like going down the stairs. Like he can, but he just doesn't go down the stairs. So like when I'm going down the stairs to the basement, he runs up to that, like overhang or whatever.
Yeah.
And I noticed he would like paw at me. And so I decided as I was going down the stairs that I would just stick my fist out and then he bumps my fist.
That's fucking adorable.
It's-
And I hate animals because I'm a heartless savage. That's fucking awesome.
I always have to defend my
good shit.
stance on just not liking animals.
Yeah.
Man, you married the wrong person.
Of the person you married.
No, I don't hate them. I just don't really like. By default, I don't see a dog and I'm like, I love that dog. That's a great dog. I just see, it's a dog. That's what that is.
That dog might be racist like my friend Barrett.
Yeah.
Could be.
It's the same thing with any other animal. I'll see a picture of a cow online and be like, I haven't had a steak in a while. That reminds me. Not, there's an adorable cow.
I've never pet a cow, so I don't see them as adorable.
Yeah.
We don't have that kind of relationship.
Yeah, I've never had a cow lick peanut butter off my balls, so I don't see a cow as adorable.
No, they rip it right off.
Yeah.
They got like
Oh,
arms,
yeah.
arms for tongues.
I don't let my cow know that she's my cow.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Well, this will be Andy's last podcast.
Yeah,
The Camilla alert.
yeah. What?
Yeah, she's at
Is that
home
just-
flipping out.
What?
Just now?
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
I just got a message from my wife and at 11:15, and it is currently 11:32. It says, "I want a pet cow."
No.
Super fucking weird. So, are we live? Are we streaming?
It
So-
really does say, I want a pet cat.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So that's a cool thing. Are we streaming, Matt?
No, we're...
Screenshot that right now and take her to a petting zoo. Like, I did it. I'm letting you pet cow.
Just do the old man. Do the old man. Where are we gonna put a cow?
Yeah. Guys, I have about 22 gaming stories.
And I have one as well.
I also don't have any. But
Oh,
wanted to
I've been
feel
playing
part of the group.
Xenoverse, by the way. Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
How's that?
I really like it.
Yeah?
I didn't think I would. I bought it on sale when it was like super cheap, and it's
Yeah.
just been kind of sitting in my Steam library. I was like, I need a game to play, and I'm trying to get Z rank on all the parallel quests.
Ooh, nice.
It's going really well. I wanted to look at the DLC because there's more shit's happened in Super, so there's more shit for Xenoverse, and it's one of those games that if you want all the DLC, it's going to cost you like $200.
Ooh.
It's just like there are like a billion $10 DLCs out for that thing.
And there's not like a season pass.
There's a season pass, but I would also
There's only
need
for like 3 or 4. Or,
well, I would also need Xenoverse 2 and its shit to get all the shit. So you're looking at a $30 season pass, a $60 game, and another $30 season pass at the cheapest.
I gotcha.
So, Skyler, why don't you hit us with your gaming story first?
All right.
Because I've already heard it, and I think we should start off with this.
We're not going to do the drop? We have a drop, right?
I guess. All right.
This is
I know, but
I'm just
It's a
saying.
podcast.
Like,
Let's
it's...
do it.
Gaming news so great, you'll be coming back for more. This is gaming news.
the reason being is Skyler's is for a very niche audience.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Breaking news from the RuneScape front. So I've been playing the fuck out of RuneScape mode.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, me
I love
too.
it. Oh, nice. We should at each other.
All right.
Hold on, real quick. We're gonna pause the podcast. So, interesting event happened with RuneScape. They just recently opened up the smelting northwest of Varrock in Edgeville for non-members. It's the first time ever that that's happened, which creates a lot of interesting opportunities for selling your ore on the grand market. So that's going to be, ore prices are going to go up, bar prices probably going to go down. So I'm looking forward to that.
Hi, Tamara Cardwell from 3 Hit Combo Podcast. So what do you imagine is going to happen with the ore bar stock market? Do you believe that it's going to crash the game wholeheartedly, or?
Basically, I imagine that ore prices are just going to steadily increase as they become much more valuable. Mainly because if you start with your base elements like that, you also get the experience gain from walking basic elements all the way up to making equipment.
Wow.
Yeah. So with ore so easily transmuted into a bar form, which can then be made into whatever equipment you need, I really feel like bars are going to be kind of watered down in the market. It's going to be oversaturated.
Secondary question.
Yeah.
Sorry to use so much of your time. You said an experience increase. Do you believe this will affect the game at all because characters will be able to level up quicker and faster? Do you think that has any effect on the PvP aspect of RuneScape?
Well, that's what's interesting about RuneScape is their non-combat skills really don't warrant any sort of advantage over player versus player. Mainly just fiscally, you can get ahead. Oh. And that can provide you with some very good equipment, which will help out in a PvP standpoint, but you have to have your combat levels up high enough to use a lot of the best equipment, which is an entire separate skill tree and grinding on that front. So I imagine this is going to be basically purely fiscal.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anyone else have any follow-up questions?
Nope, sure don't.
Yeah. I think Matt's question, I think I misheard him, was who the fuck cares? And that was me this morning when I found out that I can smelt in Edgeville, which is pretty fucking nice.
Thank you for your report. I appreciate it.
Hey, the Skyler News Organization, Snow Patrol, back at it again.
It is.
After so many years.
After so many years. Also, I just want to mention quick, because I forgot to mention in the opening segment, Super Mario Party, very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Very good. Very fun.
Smash is coming.
And there's a jack-off game in it.
Is there? Oh, is it the climb the pole?
Yep.
Yep.
You gotta jerk that controller. All right, so the biggest gaming news story since we've been gone is clearly the video game Scum.
I know of it, but that's about it.
See, what has happened in Scum is you can now increase or decrease the size of your penis.
Go on.
Oh, like in
Real
Conan, the Conan Exiles.
This will actually cost you skill points, though.
Okay.
So if the default size is 4 inches, you can decrease it as low as
Sounds about right.
as
It's like
1
a
inch.
third of average, isn't it?
The lowest is 1 inch, and the maximum is 8, unless you purchase the $9.99 Scum Supporter Pack DLC.
That's so
and you are
fucking
bestowed
funny.
with an extra 2 inches.
That's so fucking
Oh
funny.
my god.
You can max out at 10.
So let's say I want to just get out there with a big swinging hog. Like I just want to fucking let the world know that I'm laying pipe.
Yep.
Does that provide any sort of advantage in game? Does this boost a charisma stat? Or am I just drawing a line in the sand?
No,
Literally
walk.
and figuratively.
Yeah.
Actually,
as I walk through the valley.
if you've decided you want to play the big hog, that's actually a detriment to your skills.
Wow.
You will be spending skill points on purely cosmetics.
Nice. So I guess size really does matter, but not in the way that we thought.
Correct.
Interesting.
And because of this story, the whole opening half hour here, I've had my screen minimized because I knew Andy was going to see it in the reflection because there's a guy with a fucking eggplant emoji over his dick.
Well, so I think that this really comes down to, like, if you're more physically endowed,
You're just
usually-
worse at things.
yeah, you'll find you don't really have to achieve as much.
Right.
Yeah, I think this is a play on that.
It's a real social commentary,
Yeah.
and I appreciate their boldness. Speaking of which, Andy, do you prefer a bigger dick when you're getting plowed in the ass?
I prefer smaller. There's less bleeding.
That is,
Good
I just
answer.
don't think you're using the right kind of lube.
Do you guys?
I don't use lube, just spit only.
I feel the same way about my hands.
Do you guys ever take a giant shit and then look at it and say that size of dick could probably fit in my ass?
No, I usually go, that came out of me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can't say that's ever happened.
Yeah, me neither.
So Sony will be skipping E3 for the first time ever in 2019.
yeah, this is kind of insane.
Sony's saying no to E3.
Any particular reason why?
The internet thinks that they didn't have their PlayStation conference this year, but they're gonna have one next year. And next year is the 25th anniversary of PlayStation, so people think they're gonna have like a massive
Okay.
conference and like probably show off the 5.
Oh, wow, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you think at this point I should just save and wait for a 5? Even though I'm
I
missing
think
Spider-Man?
the 5 might be like 2 to 3 years away.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Usually
it
they're
could be
probably
a little while.
unveiling what they plan
Yeah.
for it, but not the actual system.
And maybe
That'd be
the
really
name.
surprising.
Okay, do you think a PS4 will drop in price as soon as the 5 is announced?
No.
No, probably not.
Fuck.
Maybe I would imagine like the year leading up to it.
Okay.
I would think then the main thing is Sony, particularly from PS1 to PS2, PS2 to PS3, and PS3 to PS4. They've always anticipated the life of their console, and then through that anticipation have overshot by like 2 or 3 years because they release a console before the kind of end of life for their previous consoles. And they've done that for like all the consoles previous. So I wouldn't be surprised if I think PS4 they anticipated that it was going to be, technologically relevant for 8 to 10 years.
They all get a good 8 to 10 years out of each console.
Yeah, so I would expect this to come out kind of at the 6-7 year mark, maybe 8
Okay.
for PS4s.
We got early Black Friday deals. PlayStation Plus 1 year, 33% off.
Ooh, that's a good deal. I actually might right
GameStop, Amazon.
now. Amazon, all right.
Nice. I think this is going to be one of the first Black Fridays I've actually been on land outside of last year. And last year I was in Amsterdam. So they didn't really give a shit about American Thanksgiving or our weird stampeding over people for
Yeah.
consumerism. So I'm really excited to stampede over people for consumerism.
I think I work on Black Friday at Centris, so it will be the slowest. Yeah, I hate it. I've got a hole in my jacket. It'll be the slowest work day possible. So maybe I'll, text you or something.
Yeah.
See what's up.
Yeah, for sure. I found out that most of the retailers in the, we'll say, rough part of town where I live, a lot of the retailers in that region, also you too, Andy, focus up. A lot of the bigger chains aren't as packed as kind of the ones out here west. So,
That rough part of town with that craft brewery down the street.
yeah, well, I mean, I am right across the street from the project, so
And that arcade
yeah.
in the Imaginarium.
I don't know what that is, but sure.
It's got shit.
Professor McCorium's Imagination Emporium.
Call of Duty Swatter pleads guilty and will be sentenced next year.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
This was, you might remember this story. A Kansas resident, Andrew Finch, was shot and killed by police who were at his house reporting to a call of a hostage situation. The call turned out to be a case of swatting, and the perpetrator behind the act, Tyler Barris, was soon arrested in Southern California. Oh. His co-conspirators, 18-year-old Casey Vinner and 20-year-old Shane Gaskill, are also set to start trial on January 8th.
Yep, it's pretty fucking gnarly.
Hey, it's really lame that people don't want other people to have fun playing video games.
Yeah, it's really lame. Swatting is super lame.
Yeah, it's really sucky just because, you know, as a gaming community, especially in like the last couple of years, I really feel like we've become more accessible with like less gatekeeping from shitty people. It's still there, but I mean, I feel like with a lot of games coming out now and the gaming community overall has just grown to become more of a mainstream product. And you still have these shitty, toxic individuals who really kind of poop in the punch bowl, as it were. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's sucky. It's super, super sucky that someone had to die for that.
Hey, Steven, where are you taking the punch bowl? Don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
This will be my greatest achievement.
Microsoft will reportedly release a diskless variant of the Xbox One.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so that says a lot about how much downloadable games are like taking over. If they feel like there's a place in the market where you don't need discs, that's a big deal.
There's also a lot of rumors that the next gen consoles will be discless as well.
Wow.
I don't know how I feel about that. I really like having discs. I
also do, just because I'm a fucking dork and I like to see it on my shelf.
Me too.
Yeah.
I would never do something as silly as put a bunch of game cases on a shelf.
Yes, I agree.
Especially not directly behind you. Don't look.
Oh, shit. I just saw something that looked like a bunch of games. They might be DVDs.
They might be DVDs.
But the console would be targeting an MSRP of $199.
Wow.
That's not so shabby.
That's not shabby.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually having to pull out one of the only disc games I own so I could watch a movie last night. And I realized that outside of like the Wii U, with all the games I have for that, and that was mainly just because I was using it on the ship most of the time to play Mario Party with stupid sailors and kick their ass in Smash Bro. Scrubs! For the PS4, I have like 3 games, and one of them's Battleborn, so I have like 2 games.
Oh, no!
I fucking love Battleborn. I loved it when it came out, but they threw themselves in front of the Blizzard hype train, and they got ran the fuck over. They were 2 entirely separate games, Overwatch and Battleborn. I loved Battleborn, and I loved Overwatch. But why? Why would you release a first-person shooter at the same time that Blizzard's having this huge fucking hype train? Fuck. Yeah, so I don't even think their servers are on anymore.
Are you going to get a new computer with all the money you'll be getting?
Yeah, I'm going to need a laptop at least just while I'm going to school. And I want to probably get a stupid, big, heavy gaming laptop.
Because we need to play Overwatch. We need to play Rocket League.
We could play Rocket League on our PlayStations.
That's true. But
Andy and I have done that. You're the one getting in the way of that, man.
But I'm PC Master Race.
I will agree.
How's Spider-Man, bitch?
I will say that I have more stuff on my Steam Rocket League than my PlayStation Rocket League.
Yeah, for sure, same.
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm even on this podcast. I don't fucking play video games. It sucks.
Tim plays acoustic video games.
Yeah, I play acoustic video games.
He plays acoustic video games with cards and stuff.
That's so fucking funny. And like the most pretentious things I've heard.
Everyone tweet that now. Everything that's not a video game that is a game is an acoustic video game.
Some board games.
Tam's pulling up his tweet right now.
I'm just gonna put it on Facebook because I'm not a Twitter.
Yeah, the Hexnut Pokemon Meltan is now available in Pokemon Go through the special research task.
Yeah, it's super crazy. I was super surprised that they
introduced a new Pokemon.
Yeah, through their mobile game, of all things.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. I need to hit up some Pokestops.
Yeah, it's been a minute since it got cold.
Yeah, I know
really
it
got
sucks
onto
when it gets
Benson.
cold. Because I used to
Benson was
just
my
like,
main-
yeah.
my main stretch of getting gifts.
Yeah, there's a park near here where I could just like walk in a circle and get gifts, but it's cold.
Yeah, and you text your friend to see if he wants to play Pokemon Go, and he never does. Andy.
You have never seen one.
No,
Pokemon Go.
no, but I mentioned it to you in person when you came to comedy a couple times. But
I have played it there.
but yeah, Andy and I live in some pretty hot Pokemon Go territory, especially for Omaha, especially for Nebraska. And I honestly, like, there's a Pokestop literally across the street from me, and I can't bring myself to put on shoes and walk outside to get it just because it's so fucking cold.
Too bad it doesn't like get to your, or like when you're at your apartment you can hit it.
It's so frustrating because it's so close that sometimes I can before the GPS corrects itself. It's that fucking close.
Oh, that'd be the worst because you could just drop incense on that all the time, man.
Stefan's place is pretty close to one at a Jehovah's Witness center, and it's right fucking there, but it's just out of reach.
When Pokemon Go first came out, I noticed, because it was a lot of their stops were based on Ingress stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I noticed somebody had put up a stop in my apartment complex that was like a giant gnome statue or whatever, and it was just like a little fucking garden gnome that somebody took a picture of, like facing up towards the sun, and acted like it was a giant thing, and it was just like right outside, like it was a regular sized gnome right outside my apartment. That I could hit from there, but that was down in Florida. Bummer.
If you have been looking to play Sunset Overdrive since it came out, it's available on PC now.
Nope.
$20. Sunset Overdrive is that game that I always say, oh yeah, that exists.
Yep.
Interesting. I noticed that
Insomniac made that.
Insomniac did make it.
Yeah. I noticed they re-released Paradise City. Burnout Paradise City.
Oh yeah, like a remaster.
I was not a big fan of Burnout Paradise.
Yeah.
I didn't like the change it took into an open world with cars.
Yeah, where you could unlock cars, but only if you were driving around in certain areas. And then the car would pass you and like, oh, fuck, you
There's
gotta
the car.
beat it or something. Yeah.
Burnout 3 Takedown.
Takedown
was the
awesome.
shit.
Yeah. When they went from being cool racing and destroying cars for crazy amounts of points and stuff to an overworld thing, it just really didn't. It's whatever.
Yeah, my friend Stefan and I played it actually, and he got the he had like a record for like the longest donut he did, and like so he was busy on one side of the map doing like jumps, and so I went to the other complete side of the map and found a baseball stadium.
Oh yeah,
and I was spinning in circles, and as I was doing it, every time I got closer and closer, it would like give a notification, and he's like, "Are you trying to beat my score?" And he just hauled ass from one side of the map to the other, and I think I had just barely beaten his score when he came in and rammed me.
Oh man,
That's funny.
That was my that was the thing that was fun about that game. That moment.
yeah.
Besides that, I was kind of just driving around like, "You want to jump off this now?" Okay.
I think it was an okay game. It just
If it got cheaper on Steam, I might give it another shot.
Could you, like Grand Theft Auto, be in a world with like 1,000 different people?
I think it was like lobbies of like 16 or something. Or,
You just kind of like teamed up with your friends or some randos.
Because I kind of feel like actual quote unquote motorcycle games would be really fun.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we've got these 50 cars, and our job is just to make sure you don't have fun. Like
That's GTA Online.
correct. That's what I'm saying. But with like, I don't know, Burnout.
Yeah.
we in Paradise there is a feature where you can hook up your webcam. So when someone crashes into you, or if you're like passing someone, you can shoot them a quick screenshot of your face. So you like flip them the bird or something if they like wrecked your car or
Where's my
something.
nuts?
Did I ever mention on the podcast the time that my friend Austin ran into a man masturbating on a game of Uno?
I want to say yeah. I want to say yes, but I don't know if it was on the podcast. I know I've heard this story.
So Uno on the Xbox 360, this would have been, like 2007. was pretty
45
cutting
years ago.
pretty cutting
Wild
edge,
West of the internet.
and it just had webcams.
Back when Neopets was all the rage.
You could just turn on webcams. If you didn't have it, it would just be your 360 avatar. But you could turn on webcams, and so he was in a lobby with Stefan, and Stefan was the lobby leader, and he's like, I gotta go do whatever the fuck kids do. And so he left, and Austin was sitting there, sure. And this guy came in and said, "Say hi to Mr. Hanky." And he just started jerking it. And then Austin came back, recounted this story to Stefan, and Stefan was like, "Why didn't you leave the lobby? Why didn't you turn off your TV?
Yeah,
Why did you watch it?"
I don't get it. I don't
'Cause
get why.
I appreciate the male form. I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
Taught me some
I
techniques.
must draw him.
he put himself out there, and that was brave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just I've never been the type of person who gets off on forcing people to watch me masturbate. I can't possibly get behind.
Erica's got to do it every night.
Bing.
Nintendo's Reggie Fils-Aimé dashes hopes for an N64 classic anytime soon.
Oh, really? That's
It'll come out next year.
yeah, that's kind of how Nintendo works, huh?
Yeah.
Well, he did say specifically the N64 classic is not happening and certainly won't be releasing in 2018. I'm sorry to dash your hopes.
There we go.
I just want to play Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Emulated douchebag.
I know, right? Yeah, but Microsoft pretty much just choked out Rare.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, go to sleep, little friend.
Sony extended the online servers for select PS3 games.
Yeah, the Warhawks we were talking about the
Oh,
last
man.
time.
Warhawk, PlayStation's All-Stars Battle Royale, and Twisted Metal.
PlayStation All-Stars is a piece of shit game and no one should ever buy it. It was a waste of money.
Well,
The only reason I played it was PlayStation Plus gave it away.
if you still have it, you can play it, it looks like, until at least January 31st, 2019.
Better get on there. Yeah, I was thoroughly unimpressed by that game. It came out in 2013?
It should have just been a Smash clone.
It was supposed to be.
It should have just been.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they were trying to do their own thing, but really it just turned into Smash Bros with ultimate abilities.
Yeah.
And that was the only way you could get any sort of leeway, is just being good or picking the character that had the best ultimate ability.
Yeah.
Kratos is pretty fucking rigged.
Yeah.
You know, speaking of ultimate abilities, there's ultimate abilities in Xenoverse. There's super abilities, and then there's ultimate abilities.
Oh, yeah.
And the super abilities, for a while, my second master was Vegeta. And I was like, kick ass, I love the Gallic gun. I'm going to use the Gallic gun. And then through a parallel quest, I got the Kamehameha. And of course it's better than the Gallic gun.
Of course.
Of course. So now I use the Kamehameha like some fucking douchebag. See, the Gallic gun's quicker, and they're like, whoa, the Kamehameha is slower but more powerful. It's like 1 microsecond slower. Like, not even perceptible to the human eye. And you can charge it up. Bunch of bullshit. Just want to get that out of the way.
We appreciate the rant of a game that's like,
Fucking
what,
Goku.
5 years, 6 years old?
Fucking this guy over here. What was your rant earlier about
Lip balm, the thing that
No.
still happens today.
No, you
The crisis that we have.
Wow, Matt. Tam just derailed his fucking mic so he could get all up in.
We're passionate about this project. The only reason
God,
I had
I
to succumb
was-
to it is because my lips were so dry.
I was gonna mention it when he was making the rant when you were yelling about what game was it? Fuck.
RuneScape.
No, it was something else that you're. Oh, Battleborn.
Oh, yeah.
You were yelling about Battleborn, and I was like, really? You're kind of late to this train.
Yeah. But I was concise. You didn't have time.
I think we were about the same amount of time there.
I don't disagree.
I
I
feel
think
like
you're.
I was concise.
I think you're both idiots.
Valve gives $20,000 to a guy who found an exploit for seemingly limitless free Steam games.
Oh, damn, yeah. That would be,
What's the better value though?
The $20,000.
Oh, okay, I guess.
I guess $20,000 could probably buy you the entire Steam library during a summer sale.
Oh, yeah, probably.
yeah. Well, that's good.
The download time.
This came from security researcher Artem Moskowski. And the thing is, he wasn't even
Russian
trying to discover a bug. He just stumbled upon it.
Oh shit!
He generated 36,000 keys for Portal 2 by entering a random string of code into a request.
Jesus.
You guys want to share with the class?
No.
I don't know.
No, I don't.
I think they're
Always having a bunch
jerking
of
each other
side
off.
conversations over here.
No.
Now I
They're
know how
becoming
teacher
RuneScape
fails.
friends.
How do I reach?
Yeah, how do I reach these keys?
Yeah, I think, gosh, Steam has, I just feel like they've kind of stagnated. There hasn't been like a really big thing coming out for Steam because like they had the console that they were hinting at for like the longest time.
Steam machines or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Did that ever
But-
happen?
Yeah.
it did.
Steam machines. Yeah. And then the Steam Link and the Steam controller.
Yeah, it seems like, I don't know, they haven't really had like a whole lot of like new stuff outside of just like, yep, we're still selling games.
I don't know if they really need any new stuff.
Yeah.
Because all that hardware was kind of a departure from what they've always done anyway.
Yeah.
They're just kind of a means of which to get games, and they don't suck like Origin.
I can't even remember what I had to download Origin for to get like one game.
I had to download Origin for fucking Mass Effect 3. And I swindled them. I fucking swindled them.
Oh yeah, you returned it.
Well, what I did was Mass Effect 3 was like $20 or something, but their EA Access was $9.99. So I just got it for a month, played Mass Effect 3 through their EA Access, and then just didn't renew.
Nice.
Swindled them.
Nice.
Yeah, you fucking got him, dude.
I got him. Fucking one
going
for the little
bankrupt
guy. Got to play that game for $10 less.
Wowzers.
It's true.
No wonder they're failing.
Oh shit!
Like they're just $10 under budget. No.
PUBG coming to PS4 next month.
What is?
I guess it's
Player Unknown's
shit.
Battlegrounds.
I guess
Oh,
it's
PUBG.
crap
Battle
on the
Royale.
Xbox One because to like release updates, it takes so long for them to
Yeah.
authenticate it.
That whole story with them and Fortnite's so fucking funny. Like PUBG's like, look at this fucking amazing game we made, blah blah blah. And Fortnite's like, yeah, but ours have cartoons.
And it's free.
Yeah, I definitely think that, I don't know, Fortnite has its place just because it's like so easy for kids to get involved. And PUBG has its place just because it's more realistic, but they're definitely for different demographics.
Yeah.
I one time got 8th place in PUBG. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nice. I got first place twice in PUBG Mobile.
Wow, that's not a thing. I don't believe you. It's impossible to get first place.
And we've gotten first place in squads a few times. I haven't played in a while though, but Stefan and Hunter have been playing again.
I got
There's
second
some
place in
new
PUBG
stuff, I guess.
with 0 kills, actually.
That's fun to do.
Nice
Get like
job.
in the top 10 with no
Well,
kills.
so here's the thing: is I am a giant quivering pussy when it comes to that game. There you go. There's a soundbite for you. When it comes to playing PUBG, just because like I'll start rolling up on somebody, I'm like, oh fuck, I don't think I'm close enough to like fucking kill this guy. So then I'll just hide and I'll wait until somebody's damaged or something and try shooting at him. I'm always outplayed. So usually how I survive is by not confronting anyone at all and just getting to the circle, hiding, getting to the next circle and hiding. Rinse and repeat. And then usually once it gets small enough, I just get hunted down and slaughtered like the stupid pig that I am. So
Speaking of kind of the hilarities of PUBG trying to keep up with Fortnite, Fortnite had that Infinity Wars event,
Oh, yeah.
which was actually timely because Infinity Wars had just come out. PUBG's teaming up with Suicide Squad.
No way. The movie?
You can get Joker and Harley Quinn gear from the movie.
But they weren't even the main characters. They should have been.
They
it should
sure
have been
weren't.
Harley Quinn and Deadshot.
All right.
I'm mad.
that's they literally have main characters in that game who like use guns a lot. Perfect. Nope, not that one. Okay, not that character. The one that uses a bat. Got it.
All right.
On a crowbar. And
We're bad people.
and teeth. And teeth is a weapon.
That bat's gonna probably become a melee weapon. Because I don't think there's bats in the game. There's crowbars, though, right?
Yeah,
There's crowbars. Yeah.
It was all about the frying pan, though.
The frying pan's really the only melee weapon that's worth picking up.
Because it protects you.
It protects your ass from bullets.
Yep. You don't get snooped in the pooper.
And I should have gotten the achievement for killing someone with a frying pan, and I didn't. And I can put that video up because I have video proof.
Nice.
Send it to him. Get that achievement.
I love when you're running around with a frying pan and you just see sparks light up off
Yeah,
it.
or you
Someone's
hear,
taking
you hear
shotgun,
like a doom.
oh, fucking God.
I gotta go.
I am a Jedi.
Yeah, I love when you have it put away, and it's, covering your ass, literally. And you hear pa-ding, and you're like, someone's behind me. Microsoft acquired Fallout New Vegas dev Obsidian Entertainment.
Ooh, boy.
That's bitching. They just need to give them a big old budget and let them do what they want.
Yeah, that sounds like them.
Yeah, I don't. That's, yep. Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Microsoft says that there are now 13 distinct and diverse game development teams under their wing.
That's so interesting. What games have they made?
I can tell you how many avatars they've made.
Well, how many avatars?
1 billion.
Yeah. So I cannot
Literally 100 versions of one avatar.
I cannot think of the last good Xbox games I've heard about. So I'm not an Xbox guy. I'm not an Xbox chap, but I haven't heard anything.
Forza might be the last big thing.
Well, yeah, that's the only big thing coming out this year is Forza, for the holiday season.
And they didn't have anything last year, did they?
I guess Halo.
I'm pretty sure last year we had the same conversation of there's no way they're going to go a holiday without having something big. Hey, it's the new holiday. It's been a one whole calendar year.
When did Halo 5 come out?
Fucking 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago now?
Yeah.
Because 343 is under their wing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I mean, apparently, they're still floating. They've still got. They're still alive. They're not going bankrupt.
Madden players help us.
Microsoft is bringing limited mouse and keyboard support to the Xbox One very soon.
I think that actually just came out.
Didn't they?
Did it just come out?
Yeah,
Okay.
an update Friday or Thursday.
Friday or
Well,
Thursday.
they had it already if you got third-party extensions.
Yeah, but now
It was
you
$40
can,
and you could just plug it in. And get
now
USB
you can just
keys.
natively plug it in.
Yeah. You can do the same thing on PS4, which they I know Overwatch specifically they'll ban you for it, but Sony themselves have been like,
Do
if
they
they want to
ban-
do it, they can fucking do it.
Do they ban you for it, or do they put you in a different queue?
You get put in a different queue. At
Dude,
least I
in
know
Overwatch?
if you do it with Fortnite, you get put in a different queue.
I know with PUBG Mobile, if they detect you using a keyboard and mouse, they put you in a different queue for other people with keyboard and mouse.
I'm pretty sure with Overwatch they don't, and I think that's why it's such a big issue because they'll ban you competitively if you're using this stuff, just because it puts you at such an advantage.
Yeah.
Mouse and keyboard is so much more
Response.
Yeah.
Some of the titles that will have support for the keyboard and mouse: Fortnite, Warframe, Bomber Crew, Deep Rock Galactic, Strange Brigade, Vermintide 2. Don't know what that is.
It's a Warhammer.
Okay. War Thunder, X-Morph Defense, Children of Mora, DayZ, Minion Master, Moonlighter, Vigor, and Warface. Sorry, and War Groove.
That's a lot of games.
When's Let's Dance? come out? Do they have that on there?
March 13th,
Got it.
2042.
February 30th.
Crackdown 3 launches February 15th.
That game looks bland as fuck.
Crackdown took Crackdown 1. Crackdown took Crackdown 1 and then just took away the 1 and then put a 2 up on it and they're like, it's Crackdown 2. And now they've taken away the 2 and put the 3 on it and they're like, it's Crackdown 3.
It looks so bad.
I remember I was playing the first Crackdown, and this was back when I still had a fucking Game Genie disc.
Yeah.
And I made it so I was invincible playing online with the shittiest. It was a PlayStation 2 online fucking PvP bullshit.
It was only for Xbox.
Was it? Or man, what am I thinking of? Not Freedom Fighters.
That's what Xbox is doing. Crackdown 3, guys.
Oh fuck!
That comes out in February though.
What the fuck ever.
Yeah, I mean, so is Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
Kingdom Hearts 3.
yeah.
Here's the thing. Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be rolling out, and no one's going to know what the fuck is going on because there's like 8 games that no one's played.
So
I'm gonna have to find a YouTube thing.
someone listed all the Kingdom Hearts games like in a row, and they said like when you have to change your password, but the requirements are tougher than the last one.
That's so funny.
Dude, it's seriously the shortest lore video that I could find that like actually went through everything was like 20 minutes.
Jesus Christ!
And that was like where it was like laid out cohesively, where everything pretty much made sense. Not just be like, okay, so this guy ended up being a time traveler and he could go back in time, and then he taught himself how to do this, and then when he got older, he could like. You get those people who just talk super fast. It's really hard to follow. The best ones you can find are like 20 minutes long. And people are going to hop into Kingdom Hearts 3 being like, oh yeah, I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Sure. Dream Drop Distance. I don't know what that is. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to roll out and they're like, there are like 50 fucking characters I don't know anything about.
What do you mean I had to play the Game Boy Advance version?
Yeah.
You have to own like 7 consoles to play all those. They came out for the PSP, the Game Boy, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. Fucking Morse code, Indian smoke signals. You got to master all of them.
Blizzard is prepping numerous back-end changes
They prefer
for
Native
Overwatch.
Americans, but
That came out also.
Did it come out?
Yeah,
All right.
it's the one where you have to like re-download the whole game.
That's what I was going to mention. If you have not received the patch yet, you're going to have to reinstall Overwatch. So I should probably do that.
It's like 13 gigs. I think I should probably do that as well.
Yeah. Fortnite surpasses 8.3 million concurrent players.
wowzers, that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
Cool.
I downloaded Fortnite, never played it, and then I uninstalled it.
Same.
I have
That's actually the exact same thing I did.
I was like, you know what? I don't have a new game. I've been kind of feeling playing something new, and I downloaded Fortnite, and then I had it on for about 4 days, and I was like, I'm never gonna play this fucking game.
I do that with.
But
the
how are you going to
Wild
learn all the cool dances?
Yeah, I know, right?
Are you guys going to floss? It's the only dance I know.
Yeah.
I've had to tell my martial arts students to
Stop.
Fortnite dancing in class.
Is it because you can't do it?
Yes, and they refuse to teach me.
They won't let you in on their
What
club.
an asshole.
Yeah,
That's why you're quitting.
Well, you're
Yeah,
there to teach,
right.
not to learn. Or wait, maybe you're there to learn from them as well. Reach these keys.
Next week on Lifetime.
Yeah, I just could never get into it. Like I've seen YouTube videos of people playing, and well, the people who put up YouTube videos of them playing are usually just kind of not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
And just like the reaction and people building and shooting at the same time, it just seems like there's so many things that I'm already behind on.
yeah.
And I mean, I'm going to sound like an old man, but these young kids will just fucking steamroll me, run a train right on me.
Bet you'd
Run-
like
run
it,
a
you
bus?
freak.
Because
Yeah.
you drop off a bus,
For some reason.
a flying bus.
Like in that new Sia music video.
You lost me.
Oh, Sia? She's a musician? The one
Well,
with the-
I got that far.
Yeah.
That was the part I
is-
did understand.
She has a cool stylized music video that's out under her band LSD. And with Diplo and some other guy. And they pilot a flying bus.
Wowzers,
That's the end of that story.
I dig it.
Guys, this is a monumentous occasion. So monumentous I couldn't get it out first. DayZ is finally entering beta. After a 5-year alpha.
Jesus Christ.
Does anyone give a shit anymore?
Probably fucking not. But here are the things that are coming in beta.
A game.
Yeah. You can finally play it. Major engine changes, improvement to game and network performance, introduction of base building, hello Fortnite, massively improved implementation of vehicles, more elaborate AI for infected and animals, major rework to make,
And animal.
I assume that's the map, Chernarus, more beautiful and detailed, ability to run your own servers, and modding support.
Wow. So it sounds like a game.
It sounds like a game. It's still expected before the end of 2018. That's this year.
Like the whole thing?
Or just
Or the beta?
The beta. The beta.
Oh, okay.
In case you were wondering, Pokemon Go still makes over $70 million in a month.
Sure, it does.
Jesus, that's awesome.
I know so many people who are still whales for that game.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's actually, its October earnings this year were up 67% from October of 2017.
Like the game's actually the game looks super fun.
It's now really polished.
It is polished, and it actually has more stuff for me to do than last year. I just go on and be like, oh, there's no Pokemon around me. Well, that's it.
I just don't have time to do anything. Fucking working 18 hours a day blows.
There was a discussion on the Pokemon Go subreddit about if the game released now or within the last couple months with all of these features at the beginning, people feel like that probably wouldn't have had any sort of fan drop off like it did. Just because the only thing they're missing, the only thing that really anybody cares about right now is PvP battles.
Yeah.
Other than that, you have trading. Gyms are less of an annoyance. It doesn't take you 2 hours to knock out
God, yeah.
15 Pokemon? What?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? And then, tracking, well, rip. But, at least they have, the whole Pokestop tracking feature. And, yeah, I think buddy system, all that stuff, and friends list. I think that with the social aspect that they've now included, I think we have a chance to see some sort of Pokemon Go renaissance, at least in the spring. Yeah. Probably not anytime soon, just because it's fucking cold. But.
Yeah.
Plus with Pokemon Go Pikachu and Pokemon Go Eevee or whatever. Or Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go
Eevee.
Like I was watching my buddy Tyler play that game, and it's fucking beautiful. It looks so good.
My wife doesn't want me to hastily buy a Nintendo Switch just to play one game with her.
It looks amazing.
Dude,
Tell you what, I'm going to surprise her. She's at work right now. I'm going to fucking do it. There you go.
Super Mario Party and Smash.
Yeah, I know.
It's good shit.
If only for Smash Bros. She loves playing Smash Bros. With me.
Speaking of which, I have a Smash Bros. Story.
Oh, yeah?
Fucking Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
Play as it?
It's going to be the first DLC character, yeah.
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 Have you not seen this?
No.
No, Piranha Plant is a character.
The last characters that were announced were Kin, Incineroar, and then a pre-order character of Piranha Plant.
Wow, they were really just kicking Waluigi in the balls.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Really just boot on the neck.
I saw a really fucking funny picture of this Shy Guy comes and drops off the letter, and Waluigi's watering his flowers, and the Piranha Plant grabs it and is like, I'm in Smash! And Waluigi's like, no!
I saw a picture of Waluigi holding a Piranha Plant and it said, one of these characters is in Smash.
That's going to be interesting.
I mean, hey, Piranha Plant might be fun. I'm just saying I don't know anyone who was pining for Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
I can see him doing the very last character as
Well,
Waluigi. To appease the fan base.
That'd be really fucking funny. The last DLC character is fucking Waluigi.
I mean, nobody want a Pichu either, except for the duck animation where it looks like he's asleep.
Yeah.
The little goggles on him. Oh my god, it's fucking adorable.
Yeah.
But garbage character, absolute trash can tier. He's going to be the worst.
One of the best Smash Brothers player, Mewtwo King, will not play as Pikachu, but will fuck you up as Pikachu. goes.
Not Mewtwo though. Not Mewtwo. Mewtwo King, not playing Mewtwo.
He knows how to play Mewtwo, but man, Mewtwo fucking blows in Melee.
Yeah.
Despite reports, Konami are not rolling out patches to make PT inaccessible. There was a report going around that since PT is no longer being worked on, that Konami was going to release a patch for it that was just going to nuke it, make it inaccessible. They are petty, but not that petty.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't really get into that one. I'm not a big fan of
PT
the whole.
was fucking cool.
That whole genre of games, it's just kind of, I just kind of steer clear of it, just because
Because you're a pussy.
Well, most of the time I play games either with Erica next to me or with Erica playing with me.
Oh, so you're going to throw your wife in front of this bus.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. She doesn't listen to the podcast. Fuck yes. But yeah, she's not super into those games, and it's hard for me to find time to play games by myself that she can't find entertaining as well. Otherwise, she'll just want to play a game with me. And then, yeah, it just kind of sucks. So, I mean, I've really been looking for fun couch co-op. and that's why let's go Pikachu's, or let's go Eevee probably, just because I am Tamron Cardwell's Gary Oak. Better than him in all ways.
Not a truer statement has been uttered.
But that's like a fun couch co-op that I can manage.
Yeah.
And I mean, PlayStation really kind of slim with that, except for Overcooked. But I don't want to beat my wife. So.
That could happen.
Now
with
we
Overcooked.
think he's talking about like, oh no, I don't want to beat her score. No. He'd lay hands on her.
Overcooked is almost as bad as Mario Party for destroying
Oh,
friendships.
dude, I think it's worse. I think it's fucking worse because you have to rely on your friends and they let you down.
Yeah.
Mario Party, like, your friends could screw you, but you don't have to rely on them.
Ha, the RNG got me. No, you didn't put out the grease fire. And so the whole restaurant burned
it's like,
down.
and
And we lost.
It's like, stay at your fucking station.
Why are you over here? I'm already chopping the vegetables. Why we can't both do this? Yeah. I see just small snippets of that. I don't even watch like Let's Plays of it, and I can't imagine me and Erica playing that and me not putting something or someone through a wall.
Guys, Overwatch is getting a new hero. Ash debuted in a new animated short.
A lot of people think she just looks a lot like Widowmaker, but I mean, they kind of just make one.
From what I've seen of her, like, I feel like you would think she's a lot like Widowmaker if you saw her for 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, her face model is almost identical, but it's fine. It's a video game, whatever.
Yeah. Her ultimate is basically like an extra character.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes it really easy to, like, back cap a spot.
Yeah, what's super cool about it is it pushes payloads and it captures points.
Yeah.
It does both of those. So
Extra character? The robot guy?
The robot guy, yeah.
That's cool.
So, it pushes payloads, it captures points. It will run off the end of the map.
Yeah.
If you send him out, he runs in a straight line. And he will definitely run off the edge of the map if you're not careful.
Which, oddly enough, makes Route 66, her home, the worst spot to use her own ultimate.
Yeah, it does. Just Cause 4 has DLC plans, but let's not put the cart in front of the horse. So there's plans for DLCs. We just don't know what they are yet. You can get the base game and the expansion pass for $90. But it's coming out soon.
For what game?
Just Cause 4.
Oh.
Just Cause is fucking fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never played it.
Looking for Andy to back me up on this one.
It is fun, I'm sorry.
I've never...
It's a big
Because
game
we've
to
played it
download.
together.
I've never played video games in my whole life.
I was recommended Just Cause 2 by Andy.
Just Cause 3 is better.
Yeah. No,
It's more
back when we
expensive,
worked at Panera,
but
you
it's
recommended
better.
it to me and Steven, and we got it, and game sucked.
No, I'm
Not fun.
sorry.
It's
3 is a lot better.
3 is a lot better. It's just the story's not the best,
Yeah.
but the gameplay itself, just the mechanics of how it works, is so fucking fun.
Yeah. You know what game I was thinking about that really reminds me of Just Cause? Or Just Cause reminds me of this game. Mercenaries.
Oh yeah,
That game was fucking tits. Run around in North Korea and blowing shit up, making a bunch of money. Love it. I miss Mercenaries.
Yeah, and then EA bought them.
What did they do with them?
Took them out back and shot them.
Yeah,
Yep.
nothing.
put them in the mass
You're
grave.
making good games? Come with us to the shed.
All right, guys. Final story today. Final story on the podcast. The list of the full 20 games on the PlayStation Classic.
Wow.
This is one of those, like, I'm going to emulate moments.
Battle Arena to Shinden.
Yeah, my favorite.
Cool Borders 2.
Oh, duh.
So they got the wrong Cool Borders. 3 was better.
I enjoyed 2, but yeah, I'll agree 3 was better.
Destruction Derby.
It's tricky. Come on.
Final Fantasy 7. So they got the wrong Final Fantasy. Because 9 was better.
No, 7's the
9 was better. 9 is fucking... I will
Okay, 9.
beat my own ass over this one.
Matt, I'll agree
my
9
own
is better. 7 was more popular.
It doesn't fucking matter. 7's getting a fucking
And
remake.
8 was the best.
8 can suck my nut.
I personally loved 8.
Nah, I'm a big
even
fan of
numbers
Final
are all
Fantasy
wrong.
10.
10 wasn't bad.
10's alright. Yeah, that's good.
It's the only one I've ever played.
Grand Theft Auto. Intelligent Cube. Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Driller, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey,
That's a good one.
Rayman, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Revelations Persona, Ridge Racer Type 4, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo,
Hell yeah. Hell, it's a Tetris game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know exactly what it is.
Hell
I'm like,
yeah.
Why?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Siphon Filter,
Okay.
Side filters bomb.
Yeah.
Tekken 3,
There you go.
Three is
That's
good.
That's
Yeah.
my jam.
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six,
That game is unplayable if you look at it. If you look at its graphics.
Yeah.
Twisted Metal. They got the wrong Twisted Metal.
Why? Which
Which
one?
one did you want?
3.
Yeah.
I like 2 the most.
Really?
Yeah, 2 was fun.
And Wild Arms. So, personally,
There's
Wow.
only like 4 or
some
5
weird
I like.
choices, I think.
Yeah.
I think there's games in here that were, like, clearly, I don't know, like,
Licensing.
indicative of the console.
Like, they could have put Gran Turismo on there.
But I feel like these are games that people weren't, like, some of these games people weren't exactly like.
Pining after.
Is there really a lot of Mr. Driller fans out there?
You compare this to like the NES Classic or the SNES Classic, and you're like, every game on there is a fucking banger. You
Yeah.
look at this list, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, so here's the thing, and this kind of speaks to Nintendo's, some would call, a strength and some would call a weakness, is their games have remained iconic just because they keep refreshing them.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
have they made a new Mr. Driller? Exactly. So when you think like, okay, yeah, Super Nintendo, there's a fucking Super Mario World. Okay, cool. I know how to play Super Mario. And
I mean-
people, a lot of them either started with that game and continue with Nintendo, or were part of the new Nintendo fans and might have been revisited to that.
In addition to that, and I get that I'm like I'm the Nintendo fanboy on this podcast, but like Super Smash Brothers being a true like museum of art for Nintendo, like their PlayStation's museum fucking sucked. We already talked about it once on this podcast.
Yeah.
Like they're jumping to, hey, look, let's take all of these amazing games and throw them in here. How many of the games from PlayStation All Stars were PS1 games?
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, well, All Stars didn't have a plant.
Jack and
You're right.
Daxter was PS2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like they made this.
I'm
They
not
made this
even sure of the roster
PS1.
for fucking All Stars.
Maybe this console, like this.
Parappa the Rapper was PS1.
Maybe this console. Well, that's not even on their thing. So like this console would look better. The games would look fresher and healthier if they did the PlayStation 2 as opposed to the 1. The 2 was the biggest console ever, right?
Yeah, the 2 is, yeah.
And so why not? Honestly, just skip one. Be like, hey, we get that it wasn't. We get that the 1 wasn't our strong suit. Let's jump to 2, and now let's fucking
The 1,
let's go banana sandwich.
or was it the 2 that destroyed the Dreamcast? 2, okay.
Yeah.
See-
One kind of stuck the dagger in, 2 twisted the knife.
See, I noticed the major exception of Spyro, because of the Spyro Reignited trilogy. They probably wanted to buy that game, which only supports my point for Final Fantasy VII. I guess the remake is coming out in like 2034. So.
We're gonna be the elder. We're gonna be senior citizens. When that
Yeah,
comes
we're
out.
going to be here on episode 980 of the podcast.
Finally came out, boys.
I'm back from my hip surgery.
My arthritis doesn't let me play anymore.
Yeah, I haven't played a game in 20 years.
VR. Man, remember the good days? VR.
You guys remember the Wii?
This is a good bit. I like this bit. Fucking old man gamer.
Now all the new kids are taking their games intravenously. Liquid gaming, they call it. Yeah.
They told me my brain was too Alzheimer-y for a game chip.
Yeah. I knocked over your mom's Aflac certificate again. Just like last time.
Yeah, maybe you should sit still.
Yeah, maybe. I was reaching for my coffee, but then I realized my coffee was empty, put it back down, and knocked over the thing.
No.
So,
should bring 2 coffees when we do a Ketchup podcast.
yeah. Yeah.
Drink them at the same time because you're hardcore.
I really feel like, Tam, give me your fucking coffee.
It's a hot chocolate.
Knew it. I fucking knew it. I was going to ask, like, oh, you got yourself a little cute hot chocolate.
Damn right I did.
It's
That was
just
cold.
I'd imagine Tam. It's just warm milk.
Yeah.
The warm milk
That
and
Matt
chocolate
stuck his
sauce.
dick in.
Oh, that's right.
You didn't talk about that.
I didn't talk about that. I was going to mention that I
yeah.
dip my dick in milk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm a big fan of milk, Matt, but I've never dipped my dick in it.
Never fucked a liquid.
Now hold on.
So I had a sore calf. I was at Walmart. I know this is going to be
the
a
link.
long way. Yeah, you're looking for the
Follow
link.
the trail.
You're probably wondering how I got here. Well, it all started 24 hours ago.
So I got some capsaicin cream. And I put the capsaicin cream on the calf. Worked very well. It was very warm. And then I went and washed my hands because capsaicin cream has capsaicin.
Right.
But you actually have to like scrub your hands with like your nail because it's very thick.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So then later I go to use the bathroom.
Yeah.
The bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, wink, wink.
See, I feel like if I had put lotion over it, I might have had like a safe layer because,
For sure.
I'm gonna use a condom.
yeah, or use a
Hand
condom.
condom.
Right.
What are those called?
Gloves.
Gloves.
And so then I realized afterwards, I was like, oh no. Oh no. And I just know like, if you eat something too spicy, you drink a glass of milk and it's supposed to help. So
Did you like run
Here
out of the
go.
bathroom with your pants around your ankles? Mom, I need some milk for my cock.
And turn into Pee Wee Herman, I guess.
yeah. No, I didn't call for help. I think I had this one on lock.
Yeah.
I think I knew what to do. And it worked.
Yeah. But,
Did you drink it after?
I don't like milk, so I poured it down the drain.
so anyway, before I
Should've
knocked
made your
over the
sister drink it.
certificate and started this whole tangent, I really think the PS2, when it comes out, is probably going to be a banger if it comes out. Because, I mean, you have Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank started there, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, those could probably...
I think you mean Crash and Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Right.
Ratchet and Clank.
Spyro and Dragon.
Spyro and Dragon, Crash and Bandicoot.
Spyro's the name of the dragonfly.
Yeah. I don't know if they'll be able to get licensing for any of the Metal Gear Solid games, but that would be pretty solid.
For the PlayStation 2 one?
Yeah.
We already have Metal Gear Solid 1 on this console.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Twin Snakes or not Twin Snakes. Metal Gear Solid 2 would be hype.
Yeah.
I did that game a lot.
Oh man,
But-
I beat that like so many times.
I can think of like a dozen and a half games given enough time that would be great on the PlayStation 2 remake. But
Like nobody has a fucking hipster ass shirt of the PlayStation 1, but everybody has one of the SNES, and that's the reason it worked.
well, they have the PlayStation logo shirt.
Totally, I get that, but like you easily could see that as like PlayStation 1, PlayStation. Like nobody gets the difference between those two consoles. Everybody knows the PlayStation 2.
I don't know. I feel like if you play the PlayStation 1 startup noise for somebody, they'll probably get a little boner. Just a little one.
All right, that's fair. That's a fair point.
PlayStation 2, not so much.
Yeah. You don't think so? You don't think the most popular console people are going to be more
I
interested
think the
in?
startup noise, PlayStation
more
1 nailed it on the
iconic.
first one.
There's also another.
Name that tune.
There's another.
Sing along, you guys know it.
There's another good startup sound that goes.
It's GameCube, obviously.
That's the GameCube. Tam wins.
Okay, what about this one? Can you guys guess it?
Xbox 360, final answer.
Knew it. Wow.
So that'll do it for this episode of 3-Hit Combo Podcast.
And on a strong goof.
Remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3-Hit Combo Podcast, twitter.com/3-Hit Combo PC. It's been a few weeks. Send us your nudes, 3-Hit Combo Podcast, gmail.com. We are the Defenders, 18 plus.
Also send us your dudes.
And search for us on YouTube, 3-Hit Combo Podcast. For Skyler, Tam, and Andy, this is Matt, signing out.